Hey dolls, so today we're using the most limited edition PMG palette there is. Decadence, this is Mothership 4. It was released for the Met Gala a couple of years ago, and I finally got my hands on it this year during its limited edition release when it came out with this gold packaging. So today we're going to try another look with it. We have done a look with this palette on the page, but not for the PMG series, so definitely check it out. So I have the limited edition packaging. So it's all like mirrored gold, and Divine Rose 2 that came out. Mine should be here tomorrow, but it has that same metallic packaging, but that one's gonna be like a rose metallic, whereas this one is a true gold. I got it during its limited edition release in honor of Met Gala not having Met Gala this year. So I've already dug into this once and did a video, so I definitely played in these shades right here. So this time I definitely want to do something a little different. So we're gonna go in with this baby right here and put her on the lid. And yes, we're starting on the lid today, which is different for me because I usually start in my crease, but because this palette is all satins, all 10 shades are satins, I want to take a different approach with it this time. Whereas last time I went into the crease with, what was the shade? Sinful initially. The color is really pretty. It's like, in the pan, it looks like this. Well, no, on camera, it actually looks the same color on my eye, but in person, it is like this pretty red that has like this orangish look to it in person with my ring light, but on camera and also like even in the mirror, it is showing up like more like with a pink flecks to it, which is really different, but I actually really like it. It's like a really nice hint of red. And honestly, a really unique color of red. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an eyeshadow this shade of red before. So pretty nice. And guys, like always, I have like a whole bunch of Hydro Grip from Milk Cosmetics on my face because I do my brows, conceal my eyelids first, and then I always put on my hyaluronic, well, it has hyaluronic acid in it, but I always put on my Milk Hydro Grip, and that's just to prep my face because after I do my eyes, then I go over and do my face. And I kind of don't mind the dewy look while I record either. And I always put a lot under my eyes because that's where my bags is. And that's also where I put on foundation, then I put on concealer, and then I put on another layer of concealer. So it has to be something there to protect my skin from all that buildup. Once again, no fallout. That's something that like Pat McGrath has kind of mastered. Like, no matter if it's like astral shades, no matter if it's satins, mattes, you don't really have a lot of fallout. It's like straight from the brush, well, straight from the pan to the brush to your eyes, and wherever you put it. Like, this eyeshadow down here is from me like using this brush and turning it sideways. Like, I'm literally putting it under my eye on accident, but it's okay because I'm kind of going to use some down there later on. So the next step that we're going to do is I am going to go into Inferno, and I've used this shade before in my inner tear duct, but I'm not using it during this time. It was like really metallic, which is beautiful. But I want it to kind of be my lid highlight today. So it's gonna go straight in the center of my lid. I'm gonna use it dry, and then we're gonna enhance it wet. Yeah, that's a difference. I already see it. And I like to put it exactly on like my eyeball, so it doesn't really look like it's a highlight to my lid color, but it just looks like it's the eyeshadow being a duochrome, which is not the case. but I just like giving that look. I think this one might build up really well with my fingers too, which I'll do once I wet the shade. So I'm gonna put my brush back in there. I am going to get, this is my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Spray that up. I'm gonna go back into that pan one more time. Oh yeah, I think this is about to do what I want it to do. Yeah. I'm gonna bring that around the eyeball a little bit wider than I initially planned. Okay, cool. And then I am gonna go in. I was debating between which color, but I'm gonna go in with Blue Blood and put it in my crease to deepen, kind of smoke out the look. Let's see what brush you wanna use. And Blue Blood is a satin. Like I said, this palette doesn't have any mattes, so I just don't want it to get too intense. So I'm just gonna press that into my eye socket first, like right there. And just keep pressing it in there. And then once I've established where I want it to lay, and you guys know I love to like pull it out like this, then we're going to blend her out. I'm gonna bring it up right here. And then that's pretty much everywhere I want it. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on that other side. We're gonna press it into that eye socket. And these colors look so nice together. And see how this is all messy? We're not even gonna worry about it because we're gonna blend her out. So he has a clean brush. This is a Jaclyn Hill JH34, and I literally have so many of these brushes. When they went on sale, grabbed a couple. I see my concealer like looking crazy right there, but no matter, we're not doing our face yet. Another thing is, Mother's palettes are heavy because they're thick and they're just great quality, but when I'm holding it, my wrist is hurting sometimes, especially when I'm recording. So I'm just going to hold it with the base of my palm. I've used this palette twice and I have not dug into the blues, which is crazy because every time I saw this palette, like when I first wanted it a long time ago, you couldn't tell me that I was gonna have blue all over my lid, but because I feel like Subliminal really hit that blue for me, I wanted to give you guys a little something different. And also I just wanted to try something different, like something I haven't seen somebody do with this palette before. It's playing out to like this muted purpley taupey gray color, even though it's Blue Blood, so it's actually like a nice burgundy, but it just blends out really nicely and you can't even see the shimmer in it, so it makes it kind of smoke out like just a really nice matte, but it's definitely not a matte, it is a satin. And we're gonna build up Blue Blood right here and then put a little bit more, yeah, let's build up Blue Blood. brush with some Blue Blood and put it right here, right in my outer V. Just press it, press it, press it, and pack it on. I am beating up my eyeball, it's okay. If it's for the sake of the look, it is what it is. Yeah, I definitely went there. So we are just gonna blend that out, and as you can see, it's built up over here really nicely. So we're gonna blend this out too. I love this color it's giving, like, give me that purple sheen. Blue Blood is gorgeous. But yeah, I definitely thought the blue was gonna be the first thing I gravitated to in this palette. And then we're going to go back in with this beauty right here, just so we can reestablish where it was earlier, and just press it on where Blue Blood kind of took over a little bit, where she became like the lead singer in the group. Gotta bring her back to life, just to give us that nice transition from Blue Blood over to Inferno. Look at all this. It's not even fallout, it's just me blending it and being messy boots. And then I'm going to get Inferno again, tap my brush in there, and just press it. And then let's go ahead and get my finger, one of the best tools to use with Mother's palettes, and just bring Inferno all the way up there. I'm gonna do the same for this one. And then we are going to, oops, we're just gonna blend her out. And this look, just because I want it to be like all these reds and purples, is definitely gonna take a little bit more blending than the other looks. I feel like it's time to sharpen up, so let's see. I'm going to clean up my under eye. I like to just sharpen this just so I can see exactly how the eyelet's gonna look. So instead of me waiting until my makeup's done to like create that shape, I create it now. Because I usually don't come back over into this section because I only use concealer like right over here. I don't put foundation right in this area. So once I do this, I'm usually pretty good. Okay, we are going to finish up the face and I will be right back. So in conclusion, fam, this palette is definitely a gem. Like, it has all those beautiful satins. You can create so many looks. You have rich blues, rich reds, burgundies, golds. So it's definitely a palette that I say you can pair with others really well, or if you're ready to be dramatic and just go all out, just use it by itself. But if you guys have any questions, put them below. Love you guys and see you soon. Bye.